Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Our seniors stay as active as anyone. They're holding an ice cream fundraiser to help fund some of their activities. We'll tell you about the fundraiser and how you can help. And local fourth graders take a historical field trip every year by visiting City Hall, Portal School, and the Sauter House. A retired teacher who is now part of the Papillion Historical Society will give us background on the field trip. And the city enjoys a strong cooperative effort with the local school district, especially with the D.A.R.E program. One local elementary school principal tells us why she supports D.A.R.E. The two-time AAA national baseball champion, Omaha Storm Chasers, are well into their 2015 season at Warner Park. Manager Brian Poldberg gives us his thoughts on the team and playing his home games in Papillion. These stories are next in City Happenings for the week of June 1st.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The Papillion Senior Center is selling ice cream to raise funds.
It's actually an extension of our Farmers Market Coupon Distribution Day. We decided to make it into a fun day, keep people around, not past the presentation. So what we're going to do is sell ice cream sundaes for $2.50, and then we'll also have lots of good raffle prizes, crocheted blankets, some gift certificates, jewelry. We're trying to get the word out there that the Papillion Senior Center exists and what we are, and we're actually an independent activity center for very active seniors. And I think a lot of times people are just kind of afraid to walk into a new building and a new place on their own to find out what it is. And on a normal day, you know, activities are already going on. Well, this is a kind of more of an open house and open to the public, and it's a better time for people to kind of just feel like they can come in and check the place out and without actually joining into an activity right away. So it's a fundraiser, but it's also inviting the community, especially the seniors in our community, to come up and see what we actually are.
When she became director, Montalegre asked senior center members what they wanted out of the center.
I got a lot of, we want to go traveling and we want to do more events and parties and more arts and crafts. And I was excited about that, but then I kind of realized, oh my gosh, I need budget and funds. And so that's what this is, a fundraiser to do that.
The ice cream fundraiser is Wednesday, June 10th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Senior Center.
It's open to the public, and we've also put it out to all the city employees. The mayor has invited all the city employees to stop by and buy us.
The Senior Center Board, Activity Committee, and the Community Involvement Committee all worked putting this fundraiser together.
They're really great at meeting and then volunteering to fill the slots, to whether it be selling the raffle tickets or selling the sundaes. They've even offered to go out to the community to solicit for the different different gift certificates from places throughout the community.
The annual Pioneer Days began at the fourth grade level, where Debbie Allard taught Nebraska history for 22 years.
This field trip came out of a community effort with the Papillion-La Vista Schools Foundation. They fund this for the school district for the fourth graders. It ties in directly with Nebraska history. We have two historic buildings sitting right here in downtown Papillion that a lot of children have never been into. So now as fourth graders, every student has that opportunity to come and view it. Many of them bring their parents back in the summer. It ties directly with Nebraska curriculum, and it's just a good way to involve community. We have police officers involved as volunteers, the Historical Society members, and as well as the teachers that teach the fourth grade students. So it's just a great program to get them involved. When they come dressed up as Pioneer boys or girls, they bring Pioneer packaged lunches, that type of thing. They really get the feel for the whole day. It sets the tone. When I was in the classroom, many times students reacted in such a positive way, they even liked this better than Lincoln, which I thought was, wow, that says a lot for this program. So it's just a neat way, a fun way to help bring history alive. They're kind of walking through it for a day.
Debbie says the students need to learn local history.
No, I think it's very important because just as you said, it helps them realize what the pioneers did go through. And it was not easy for any of them. And when they chose to settle in this area and basically live in a dugout, or there weren't many trees, so that was often the way they lived. And if they had the luxury of having a wooden home, that was a luxury. Many of them did have sod houses too, more so in western Nebraska than right in our general vicinity. But the kids really understand what it was like for past generations, what their grandparents or great-grandparents did go through. And I think for any of us, when we understand our history, it helps us appreciate where we are now.
Pioneer Days gives the students a chance to be inside historic buildings.
The City Hall, which was the courthouse at one time, many adult residents in the community don't know about these three historic buildings. So sometimes parents or grandparents learn about it through their fourth grade student. But I think it also gives them a greater appreciation when they know what are those two little white buildings down there by the library. But it all works together because we're also involved with the library. We have Wanda Butts as our volunteer who does the storytelling, which takes us back in time and gets the tone set for the whole day. So just an appreciation. Papillion has a rich history. There's a lot of citizens that were born and raised here that are still living, that can tell so many stories. And when you can get a first-hand account from a person, that's one of the most valuable ways to learn history, I feel. So we have a lot of those types of people that are volunteering to share some of their history and memories with the students that come through here.
The school year is finished, which means D.A.R.E is done until next fall. Terra Heights Elementary Principal Pat Zymet explains why she likes the D.A.R.E program.
I believe it helps our children have an understanding of the effects of drug and alcoholism and how it can interfere with their academic career as well as their personal life. With their being proactive rather than reactive, they can make some better decisions when they're faced in that difficult time in their life.
There's one aspect of D.A.R.E that stands out to her.
I think it's the giving students the skills to problem solve and to think objectively in their decision making.
Principal Zymet says that Papillion police officer Tony Foster does more than just present information.
I believe he brings a genuine concern about drug and alcoholism and the effects that it can do to our community as well as the children and their families. He's seen it firsthand of what that can do. The children feel that he really cares about them and he's genuine, and they pick up on that, and then they develop that trust with him because of that.
The Omaha Storm Chasers are the back-to-back AAA national champs. They accomplished that under two different managers. Mike Jershely guided the team in 2013. Then area native Brian Poldberg came home to take the helm in 2014.
Well, walking in last year, and Jershely won it all, so you're going, oh man, what's going to happen? And it just everything worked out. The guys came together. We had great chemistry, which I think was the biggest thing. And at AAA, it's hard, all the movement up and down, and you never know what your team's going to be like from day to day. But everybody got along. One day somebody else got the job done, so it was just it was a definite team effort.
Poldberg says some might not think team chemistry is important, but it's a key factor for him.
Oh, I definitely believe that. You got guys, Kansas City Royals was another great example last year. Guys enjoy being around each other. They care about each other, and they're going to go the extra mile for each other. When you get a lot of individuals, it's hard. It's all about them, and when you care about your teammates, you care whether they're doing good or bad, and they care whether you're doing good or bad, even if you're the same position. And I just think it is one of the biggest factors that, people just think talent. You need talent, but you need guys that want to go out there and give a little more than their talent. They want to give themselves. It's a long season. AAA is a full year. You don't have halves like you do in the lower minor leagues. So if you have a bad April, you could be out of it by May 15th, and then you're just it's hard when you don't have something to play for every night. But good players find ways to make themselves better, and it's our job to help find ways to make them better.
A new park in a new town. Poldberg says there's a lot of upside playing in Papillion.
Omaha's a big city, but now you've kind of got your own little entity out here by itself, and you did lose some of the people that went to Rosenblatt just because of the travel out here, but you've created a lot more interest. And you get a lot of new people that haven't been to a game, and now they're coming out and they're seeing the the facility, the stuff for all the kids to do, and you know, it's created its own little city out here, and it's got great atmosphere. It's got amenities for everybody. So I mean, it's a great setup.
It's already June. That means it's just a couple of weeks. It'll be time for Papillion Days. Make plans to attend the 68th annual celebration. This year's theme, Paradise in Papillion. Stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion. There are lots of ways to do it. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.